Business intelligence is an ever-changing world. You have come to accept that the annual Business Intelligence Summit will continue to keep you abreast of these changes, updates and transitions. Now in its 11th year, the Business Intelligence Summit, held from 1st to 3rd March 2016, exposed delegates to the latest in BI, analytics and big data.
I think it's been quite worthwhile to see a lot of top-level professionals in the BI market, the data management industry in general, getting together to try and learn something new. It's been very interesting to see the numbers of people that you've had here, just some of the response and the feedback from talking to people and trying to get our ideas out there. It's been quite great.
Today we're presenting a case study from one of our clients. It's been modeling customer defaults, so predicting whether customers pay their accounts or not. It's been quite successful in terms of monetary value for the client.
Our other session today was an audience involvement session where we tackled the question, who or what is a data scientist? I think that went off really well. We were able to realize the fact that you don't need PhDs in computer science and stats to do the work, and that data science can really be thought of as a team capability as well as something that belongs to some unique individual that can be quite hard to find.
My presentation was about next generation analytics. I cover the journey that analytics has been in the last 20 years, the typical challenges that the business users and the IT departments are facing. I also cover some case studies specifically about big data, the example of one Russian entity called Tinkoff that just successfully implemented a big data analytics project using Informatica technology.
Featuring a half-day workshop with Dr. Barry Devlin on business and intelligence, during which he explored the creative use of big data and how this will bring added value, as well as how the Internet of Things will transform business models, empower startups, and enhance existing business value.
Essentially what we're looking at here is a world where everything is measured, where everything is being tracked. It's a very different world from the way that we did data warehousing and business intelligence in the past. And we need new methodologies, we need new tools, we need new approaches. But I'm also going to very much be working on the concept that this is actually changing the way the world is working.
More and more people in the organization will be using BI as part of their day-to-day jobs without necessarily even realizing that they're interacting with a BI tool, because they are getting, whether it's in the form of a little dashboard or it's an alert or it's some completely different visualization. People might not think about that as BI. They might not even know that they are, as part of their CRM environment, some of the information they get is actually analytics that comes out of a BI tool. And that's why I think we'll increasingly also see BI tools not just being delivered as these monolithic or in one desktop tools that somebody is using, but where you have components that are embedded in other solutions or are delivered as little apps on a mobile device, depending on what the situation is.
My hope for today that the delegates take with them is two things. Number one, a simple framework that explains the massive shifts that are ongoing in the industry right now, so that they can, in a simple way, articulate what is really happening in the BI and analytics space. The second thing I want them to take with them is this understanding that the mentality needs to shift from what you could call BI leaders being gatekeepers to being much more of shopkeepers, where they enable the users in their organizations to do their own analysis. Because frankly, in the personal analytics era, people will do analysis with or without the consent of IT. And therefore it's extremely important that users are empowered and supported by IT rather than inhibited.
If you have a certain budget and you need to get your BI and intelligence systems running for a certain budget, the cloud is a great way to do this. And then lastly, if you need to innovate for your customers and actually innovate to make your business a better business, then remember that IT is an enabler, but hardly ever differentiating. So you really want to use some of the greatest and hottest technologies out there, to get that done. So cloud computing can help you with that.